Hi there, it's Lisa Balachi St. Romain here on our 31st Sunday of Ordinary Time. Our first reading is from Deuteronomy, and it connects with our gospel with the last section, you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and strength. Jesus repeats those in his, what is the greatest commandment, right? All right, so this is Moses speaking. If they hear Deuteronomy, there should be an assumption that we're probably going to hear some words of Moses. But Moses spoke to the people, saying, so we're going to introduce that slowly, right? Fear the Lord. And I wouldn't be too strong on the word fear because we're not trying to make them be afraid, but we're trying to encourage reverence. Fear the Lord, your God, and keep throughout the days of your lives, so the long stretch of your life, all his statutes and commandments, which I enjoin on you, and thus have long life. So far, so good. Hear then, Israel, and be careful to observe them, that you may grow and prosper the more, in keeping with the promise of the Lord, the God of your fathers, to give you a land flowing with milk and honey. So we just did All Saints, where the people suffered great distress, right? And many sufferings. And the one thing that's a little confusing for people who are in suffering that I've talked with is that, what did I do wrong? Did I disobey God? Is God not happy with me? And so that's my concern as we read this, that kind of worry may be encouraged in somebody. Okay? But this last section tells us what our job is, no matter what. Hear, O Israel, the Lord is our God, the Lord alone. So I emphasized is and the Lord alone very slowly. Therefore, you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart. Stretch out that word all. And with all your soul. Where is the soul? We know where the heart is, right? Where do you picture the soul? As you say that word, picture it wherever you think about it. And with all your strength. So that might be your physical strength as you're doing something to show your love for God. That might be your inner strength, your determination, right? Take to heart these words which I enjoin on you today. So that's pretty much a command. So say it in a strict and stern voice. How's that? Okay. And then the 3-second pause. The word of the Lord. And I notice that I nod my head on that because that's what I want them to agree to, right? Thanks be to God. All right. Let's do this all the way through. A reading from the book of Deuteronomy. Moses spoke to the people, saying, Fear the Lord your God, and keep throughout the days of your lives all his statutes and commandments, which I enjoin on you, and thus have long life. Hear then, Israel, and be careful to observe them, that you may grow and prosper the more, in keeping with the promise of the Lord, the God of your fathers, to give you a land flowing with milk and honey. Hear, O Israel, the Lord is our God, the Lord alone. Therefore, you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your strength. Take to heart these words, which I enjoin on you today. The word of the Lord. Okay, Practice reading aloud. God bless.